Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for a much anticipated main event. And now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Mike Tyson's ring walks have been known as circus spectacular, but yet, with all that, to him, it's a moment of extreme attention. Roy Jones Jr. is the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubt. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson. His adversary, with a record of 54 victories, with 40 by knockout and 7 defeats, from Pensacola, Roy Jones Jr.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Tyson's really walked. Referee gives him the warning for the headbutt. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, Tyson's going to get a point deduction here for that clash of heads. The referee now feels that it's purposeful what he's doing, and he's deducting a point. Takes a step back, then the counter. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. He clinches when he gets to the inside. You know, through the years, we've learned the kind of disposition that a fighter has to have to beat Iron Mike Tyson. But what about the style, Teddy? Here he's going up against a guy who's very unconventional, very awkward and athletic. How does that play against Tyson?
Every which way and in a bad way if you're back on Tyson. Because Tyson's strong. As strong as he is physically, I think that's how weak he is and how vulnerable he is mentally. And a frustrating style like this could really bring that vulnerability out.
So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Great hook to the head that time. Tyson with a powerful left hand. Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Jones's punch didn't come close. And that's the end of round one. Tyson's actions in that last round were costly. A point deduction. Teddy, that can be the difference in a fight. We've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, but the difference right now, Joe, is does he get really desperate and try to make up for that right now, which is human nature. I mean, that's what you would think right away. Or does he stay controlled and get back to what he has to do to get ahead, to be able to catch this opponent by using his jab and doing the fundamental things that he still needs to do?
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as can be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Nice work with the overhand right. Jones is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Iron Mike with an iron right. Roy able to block that punch. Two good jabs by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr. with a huge left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Tyson's right hand scores well that time. He gets off with a combination up top. Mike Tyson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Roy Jones Jr. with a big uppercut. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook.
Move those feet!
Tyson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Tyson smacked up top. We come to the end of this round, and likely a much-needed break for these two warriors because they have been non-stop.
No, they don't know how to fight any other way. They came in, they introduced themselves in the middle of the ring, and they've been there all night.
And round number 3 is underway, and he returns on that exchange. Combo lands to the head. Good solid hook lands by Mike Tyson. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Blocks that belt line well. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Scored well with the hook. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Hook! Hook! Teddy, the Mike Tyson reputation has steamrolled through the early part of his career, and specifically many point to his fight back in 1986 against Jesse Ferguson when he knocked him out in the 6th round. And then in the post-fight interview, he simply said, my goal was to break his nose and send it up into his brain.
Yeah, he didn't simply say that. It sounded barbaric, animalistic, but he understood that he was sending a message, not to Ferguson.
Mike Tyson's been hurt by that shot. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Jones's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Well played, straight right hand. Jones is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. And round 3 comes to an end. Tyson's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Not able to land the headshot. Flush right hand to the body. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A crushing 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Halfway through this round. Mike Tyson just being smart on the outside. That's a nice left hand from Mike Tyson. A little head hunting with the right. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Roy Jones Jr. rocked by a huge hook to the head. Body shot, left hand. Roy Jones Jr. is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Back and forth exchange. Mike Tyson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. A solid left hand by Mike Tyson. Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. He got hit, but he sends it right back. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Very accurate with the overhand right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Well timed by Mike Tyson. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Good counter punch. Tyson's had success so far, just based on his pure hand and foot speed. But there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
And there's a big right hand from Roy. Super hook by Mike Tyson. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Blocking a score. Nice solid left hand scored by Mike Tyson. Right to the head with that right. Roy Jones Jr.'s combination punching is working well here. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Mike Tyson. Look at the accuracy with that hook upstairs.